Breaking news. Iran to launch major military exercise in Gulf in days to respond to Trump threats. Iran is set to launch a major military exercise in the Gulf in the coming days according to U.S. officials, who warned of a marked increase in Iranian activity. The Middle Eastern nation is set to move forward its annual military drills amid increased tensions with the U.S. and fierce threats from President Donald Trump. Navy Captain Bill Urban, chief spokesman at Central Command, said, "We are aware of the increase in Iranian naval operations within the Arabian Gulf, Strait of Hormuz and Gulf of Oman. We are monitoring it closely, and will continue to work with our partners to ensure freedom of navigation and the free flow of commerce in international waterways." The Central Command confirmed they had noticed increased Iranian activity in regions such as the Strait of Hormuz, which is a strategic waterway for oil exports around the world from the Middle East. Iranian President Hassan Rouhani threatened to disrupt oil shipments through the Strait of Hormuz if renewed U.S. sanctions continue to strangle Iran's oil sales. Speaking to diplomats in Tehran, President Rouhani said, "No one who really understands politics would say they will block Iran's oil exports, and we have many straits. The Strait of Hormuz is just one of those. Mr. Trump, we are the honest men who have throughout history guaranteed the safety of the region's waterways. Do not play with the lion's tail, it will bring regret." President Trump responded defiantly, stating, to Iranian President Rouhani, "Never, ever threaten the United States again or you will suffer consequences the likes of which few throughout history have suffered before. We are no longer a country that will stand for your demented words of violence and death. Be cautious." U.S. officials have indicated that Iran's Revolutionary Guards appear to have prepared over 100 vessels for exercises in the region, involving hundreds of ground forces. The drills could reportedly begin within the next 48 hours. The officials noted the drills appear to be designed to send a message to the U.S. administration over their intensifying economic and diplomatic pressure on Iran. The U.S. administration's decision to withdraw from the 2015 Iran nuclear deal has empowered fervent critics of the U.S. in Iran, advocating for decreased engagement. Moderate Iranian politicians, including President Rouhani, have also taken an increasingly hardline stance in response to the U.S.'s re-implementation of sanctions, which have caused economic damage to the country. Iran is set to experience further economic downturns after the first wave of economic sanctions from the U.S. are due to be reimposed on August 7. The financial woes of the Middle Eastern nation have sparked a series of protests since the beginning of the year due to water shortages, power cuts, alleged corruption, and high prices. Hundreds of individuals protested in cities including Isfahan, Karaj, Shiraz and Ahvaz due to high inflation,